excellent. And I think that they both have that quality for each other. So Jen, not only is she talented and extraordinary, she's excessively modest. And she's constantly grateful. And so Matt came around, and we are now able to see Jen slowly be reminded by Matt to take a look and recognize her role in her own greatness, because she has a tendency to distribute it to everybody else around her. So they complement each other, and they have learned to love each other in the ways that they weren't able to love themselves. And so I'd like to start from here. So we have some words of wisdom. And so I want us to focus on what love means, what marriage can be, and how you all can be a nutrient in their future. So if we can focus on them, like we already probably are, but I'd like these words to guide us. Love is patient, it's kind, it does not envy, does not boast, is not arrogant. Love is not rude, not self-seeking, not easily angered, and doesn't keep score. Love rejoices in truth, always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres, and it doesn't fail. So with that, we'll surround them with even more wisdom. This is a poem by Hafiz. Our union is like this. You feel cold, so I reach for a blanket to cover our shivering feet. A hunger comes into your body, so I run to my garden and start digging potatoes. You ask for a few words of comfort and guidance. I quickly kneel at your side, offering you this whole book as a gift. You ache with loneliness one night, so much you weep, and I say, here's a rope, tie it around me. I will be your companion for life.
Thank you.
I'd like to read two passages that both Matt and Jen have very graciously given me the honor to read today to reflect their love and their faith in God. So please join me in blessing them with these readings. From Ephesians chapter 4, 1 through 6, I therefore urge you to live in a manner worthy of the call you have received, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love, striving to preserve the unity of the Spirit. Through the bond of peace, one body and one Spirit, as you were also called to the one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all, and through all, and in all. From John chapter 4, verses 12 through 16, no one has ever seen God, but if we love one another, God abides in us, and his love is made complete in us. By this we know that we abide in him, and he in us, because he has given us of his Spirit. And we have seen and testify that the Father has sent his Son as the Savior of the world. If anyone acknowledges that Jesus is the Son of God, God abides in them, and they in God. And so we know and rely on the love God has for us. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them, as he does in both of you. Blessings.
Thank you.
This is your part.
I just got the tears a little bit under control.
So, just to make sure you're both here on your own free will. Jen, do you come here freely and without reservation to gift yourself to Matt in marriage?
1000%.
Matt, do you come here freely and without reservation to gift yourself to Jen in marriage?
I do.
Now let's deepen this expression with your own vows of unity.
These are mine, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Hold on. One more blow and I'm in my Okay. Matthew, you are precious to me. And I thank God for you. The course of my life was divinely and profoundly altered the day that we met. I've done quite a bit of schooling in my life, but it's been your love for me, specifically the way that you love me, which has changed how I think about myself and has taught me the most important things I now know. Yours is a love that is trustworthy and dependable, safe and unwavering, out of which a deep sense of peace is born. Today, we freely and deliberately align our lives with a common purpose. I stand before you, I can't hold it still. I stand before you, humbly giving you my hand and my heart. I promise to cherish you always, being your teammate in life, sharing in all that is to come, living in gratitude through our successes and failures, in times of plenty and in times of want, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it requires effort. I promise to prioritize our partnership and to always be fiercely protective of the things that we value in our home: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I love you, and I can't wait to hold your hand and laugh with you as we grow through all the seasons of life. All these things I promise you today. A commitment made in love, sustained in faith, and eternally kept in you.
Jennifer, you are precious to me, and I thank God for you. The course of my life was divinely and profoundly altered the day we met. You taught me what true love was. You live in love with such a bright light from within. It shines on me every day and warms my heart. When I look at you, I see such a beautiful, genuine, caring soul with tremendous grit and courage. You've allowed me to find the true meaning and acceptance of love, out of which a deep sense of peace is born. Today we freely and deliberately align our lives with a common purpose. I stand here before you humbly giving you my hand and my heart. I promise to cherish you always, being your teammate in life, sharing in all that is to come, living in gratitude through our successes and failures, in times of plenty and in times of want. When life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it requires effort. I promise to prioritize our partnership and to always be fiercely protective of the things we value in our home. Love, patience, using our indoor voices, minding our own business, being funnier than you, and most importantly, no buffer pillows. I promise to cherish you, love you, and come to your rescue if you hit a pull at work twice. Drive through the garage door or flush your keys down the toilet. Always and forever. All these things I promise to you today, a commitment made in love, sustained in faith, and eternally kept anew.
So your rings are an outward sign of an inward love. Please sign your marriage with your rings. And Jen has this beautiful unity ritual that
So this plant symbolizes our new family tree, and we have dirt from Bismarck. We have dirt from where Matthew was born. So we were just going to. This is our unity candle equivalent. So.
we're in a drought. We're in a drought. And this is the exciting part, but I was asked to make a couple of announcements. So the wedding party has things to do, and in the meantime, you can continue the cocktail service. So everybody can just move over to, I guess, your right. Go ahead. This is your moment. Now, by the trust vested in me, and with the love I have for you two, it is my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I am pleased to present Mr. and Mrs. Clarke.
Said that she 27
Got real. Like when you put the dress on for the walk down the aisle part, it gets real really Hold on, it's not check.
Mr. Martinez, what's going on?
I feel like I can
Baby squirted here, dude.
And the sunlight hurts my eyes. And something without going along bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Seemed impossible to think someone else instead of me always seems to know it. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Alrighty. Talk later.
it started.
Are there girls in there?
You can no longer see. Just let my love throw a spark. Have a little faith in me. When the tears you cry, oh, you can't believe. Just give me love and arms and try. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me.
I'm tugging you tight.
Have a little faith in me. When you're a secret heart, you cannot speak so easily. Come here, darling, in a whisper style. To have a little faith in me. And when your back's against the wall, just turn around and you will see. I will catch you, baby. Just have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me.
Yeah, alright, got ready, one.
Have a little faith in me.
I'm actually eating Southwest.
I've been loving you for such a long time, girl, expecting nothing in return, just for you to have a little faith in me. You see, time is our friend, 'cause for us there is no end, and all you gotta do is have a little faith in me. I said, I will hold you up, I will hold you up. You love, give me strength and no
Wrestling on a Friday. Come on, don't you get this. Come on, it's all.
all you gotta do for me, girl, is have a little bit of faith in me. I said,
Vegas is my city. This is like my, obviously, yeah. You know, I was no, that's just because then yep, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
only wildflowers, you belong in my book. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere we feel free.
So hungover. So fucking hungover. I didn't know. I don't want to be too I know. I know. And that's how we sit around like, and then it's like, I just see I'm like, wow. Oh, I
Everything